Hello everyone, here I am with my second video. On the request of my friends and students, I have chosen this topic, le futur antérieur. Le futur antérieur has the English equivalent as le future perfect tense in English. The auxiliary verb for that are will have and shall have. After that, we write the verb's third form, V3, in English. To translate these sentences in French, we use le futur antérieur. I give you one example of future perfect tense in English, like I will have completed my work, or I shall have completed my work. I will have is very much existed into modern grammar now. So I will have completed my work. Completed my work or my homework. So this is a sentence of future perfect in English, and in French it is a sentence of le futur antérieur. So friends, how do we do it? Let's come on to the structure of it. First of all, we have the subject pronouns. In my last video also, I introduced this thing, le pronom sujet. Le pronom sujet, we call it je, tu, il, elle, on. I have described this, what they stand for: nous, vous, il, elle. So these are the subject pronouns. We can have the names singular, names plural, like two boys name, two girls name, one boy, one girl, and so on. We can have different subjects. As per that, now we come on to the second part. That second part is être or avoir verb. So you'll think about which verb conjugation or which is the tense here of être and avoir. So students, friends, let me tell you, the être and avoir will be into its future simple tense. They will not be in present tense, they will be in future simple tense. And how to do it, I have written it here. Être will be done as ser. So ser is the stem of être, and avoir, the stem is AUR. So this is the stem of future simple. Let me tell you again that for auxiliary verbs we have to use either être or avoir. None other than that we have to use these two verbs. Out of any these two, one we have to use. And the formation will be ser, AUR for être, ser, avoir, AUR. After this, you come on to the terminaison, the endings of future simple. You have to add it as per the subject pronouns. So you can add it with ser, ai, asa, scrons, screz, scront. Similarly, you can add with AUR also. It can be AUR plus AI or A, AURAS or A, AURA, AURONS, AUREZ, AURONT. So, or A, or A, or A, or on, or A, or on. So, this is with AUR, AUR plus endings. So, either with this, SER, all this, or with avoir, all this endings go. So once we add with ser plus these all endings, we complete the second part of it, the subject and the second part, être avoir, conjugation plus endings, like that. And then we move on to the third section of it, that is participe passé. I have written PP, the short form of it, that is le participe passé, the past participle. As we have the verb's third form in French, in English, similarly we have in French third form or the participe passé form. Le participe passé of a verb is done like this. For the verbs, regular verbs ending in er will be done like we have to drop e and r from here and we have to add e accent. You can see this e accent, this is e acute accent, l'accent aigu. So er, chanter, er dropped, e accent, chanter, the pronunciation will be chanter with e accent. This is a key to be noted, that you should not forget this, the acute accent, l'accent aigu. For ir ending verb, what you have to remember is that we drop the just final r. Yeah, we drop the r and we get the participe passive form of ir ending verb like this for regular, fini, fini. For re ending verb, we drop r and e both, yeah, and we add instead of that u. At the place of that r and e, we add u. So vendu, this is the participe passive form of re ending verb. So I have dealt about er ending verb, ir ending verb and re ending verb. Er, drop er and add e accent, acute accent. Ir, drop the final r and nothing to add, leave it as it is. This is the participe passive form of ir ending verb. And for re ending verb, drop r and e both and add u. This I have talked about for the regulars, these for regular verbs conjugations. For irregulars, I have written 3 irregulars here. More irregulars you can learn from the list. If you say so, I can provide you the list, or you can refer certain books. There are irregulars list given, you can memorize them. Savoir, and this is one is irregular. Don't go like ir ending verb, so I should drop r and I should end it by I. No, that will be wrong. So savoir takes its participe passé su, su. The second verb I have written connaître. Seems like re ending verb, and you might tend to drop r and e and you add u, so that will be wrong. Connaître tu, so that is a wrong one. So you have to do it like connu. This one is the participe passé of connaître. These are irregulars, so they do not follow any rule, the set rules of verb participe passé. The third I have written another ir one, so same way, you don't have to drop ir and leave it like that, r and leave it like kuri. No, we have to do it like couru, kuru, and this is the participe passive form of courir. Dear students, you can memorize the more list of this participe passé, and it will be pretty handy while doing in passé composé and futur, antérieur, and all the compound tenses. If you do them, it will be pretty handy for you to do the tenses. Now here if we come across, you can have a question that often students ask about it, where to use être verb and where to use avoir verb. This is a question, and this is the same question in passé composé also. When the students do passé composé, they find it where to use être verb, where to use avoir verb. So this is a question to be answered. So we have to make the choice, we have to select any one. So which one to be added, which one to be neglected, let's find out. For this I have written here the être verb, the verbs which go with être are here, the list I have written. So this goes like Dr. and Mrs. Von Traum. You can make it a short abbreviation, Dr. and Mrs. Wonder, V-N-D-E-R, Wonder, T-R-A-M-P, Wonder Traum. So Dr. and Mrs. Von Traum. This P I have written for passé, but I have dealt it another part, so passé should not be there. Devenir, D stands for devenir, R stands for revenir, M for monter, R for rester, S for sortir, V for venir, A for aller, N for naître, D for descendre, E for entrer, R for rentrer, T for tomber, R for tourner, A for arriver, M for mourir, and P for partir. So this is the list of Dr. and Mrs. Von Traum. So this list, the list of these verbs go with être verb conjugation, right? We have another one also. The list doesn't end here. We have pronominals, les verbes pronominaux. So les verbes pronominaux, to identify, they always start with se or s apostrophe. So these verbs also go with être verb. I write one verb like s'amuser is a pronominal word, and it will go with être verb conjugation. The third thing I have written about les verbes intransitifs. Les verbes intransitifs is for the intransitive verbs. The intransitive verbs, in short, you can find out. I derived a formula like DM and SP and रोज रात को घूमते हैं. So DM, district magistrate, as SP, superintendent of police, and रोज रात को. So I'm just telling the full form of it. D for the Sondre, M for monter, S for sortir, P for partir, this is P for passer, R for retourner, and R for rentrer. So these 6 verbs go transitively and intransitively, both the ways, transitively and intransitively. So when they are used transitively, we use avoir verb, but when they are used intransitively, we use être verb. So this thing you have to take care of, that these 6 verbs go both ways, transitively, intransitively. So transitively avoir, intransitively être we have to use, and this way we can find that these are the verbs, the list of verbs, the 3 categories which get conjugated with être verb. Rest all verbs will go with avoir. So your work is easy now to frame it. Whenever you come across a verb, just match it with the list of the verbs, whether it is matching or not, whether it is pronominal or not, whether it is transitively, intransitively used or not. So doing that little work, you can find out which verb I have to use, être or avoir. Then you can find out whether I'm going to être verb ser to use here or avoir to use here. So friends, my explanation ends here. I hope you liked the video. Do share, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.